Hello everyone, it's me again. This is technically my second video, but the thing is, I had to delete my first video because I didn't have audio. Sorry guys, but this will technically be my first video. But it really is the second video. Just to let you guys know, that's what it is. In this video, I'll be going over possible Francisco Lindor trades. That's just what I'm thinking, because I'm a Mets fan. I know that the Stanton poster, but still, I'm a Mets fan, and I want the Mets to get Lindor bad. So I'm going to be naming some trades for 5 different teams to get Francisco Lindor. Let's start with my favorite team, the New York Mets. I think the New York Mets get Francisco Lindor in exchange for Andres Gimenez, Ahmed Rosario, and Pete Crow Armstrong. Andres Gimenez was like one of the best Mets young prospects this year, and I'm really happy that we had him. But the thing is, if we want to get Lindor, we're going to have to give a shortstop. There's another shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. If you guys didn't hear, on his Instagram, they made him take everything Mets off of it. So, I don't know if that's a Lindor trade sign. I don't know. But I really hope if that it is. Pete Crow Armstrong was just the number one, or the first round draft pick that the Mets took in the 2020 MLB draft. But he's a pretty good power hitter and stuff. So I think that would be a good trade for Francisco Lindor. Now let's move on to the New York Yankees. The Yankees get Lindor for Clint Frazier, Gleyber Torres, and Gary Sanchez. Clint Frazier, the Indians need outfield help like crazy. I feel like their outfielders just have stone hands. That's how I think of him. But Clint Frazier, it's basically he does have stone hands, but the bat is what makes him so valuable for that team. Gleyber Torres, see, in every trade there should be a shortstop besides one, because shortstop for shortstop makes sense. So, yeah. And then Gary Sanchez, the thing is, he's garbage at fielding. I feel like he gives the sign for the pitcher, and then he just thinks it's a completely different other pitch. That's what I feel like. I might be overreacting since I'm a Mets fan, but hey, I mean, that's possibly the reason. I don't know. But his bat's too good to not have out of your lineup. In the playoffs, they put in Kyle Higashioka, so that just shows how bad he is. But he might be traded to the Indians. Gleyber Torres, power bat, like Lindor, not a good fielder. I just realized all 3 of those people are not good fielders. But Torres will hit you bombs. He strikes out a bit, but hey, I mean, whatever. And Clint Frazier has a decent bat. His glove sucks, like all 3 of them. But hey, whatever. Now let's move on to the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers acquire Francisco Lindor in exchange for Gavin Lux and Dustin May. Dustin May is one of the most funkiest starting pitchers for like a prospect or something. He has a sinker, a cutter, a curveball, changeup, four-seam. He throws gas. His windup's weird. I mean, a two-seam, not four-seam. He can throw a 102 mile per hour two-seam. Most people throw 102 fastballs. So doing that's pretty good. And Gavin Lux is just a young little dude. He started off his career with the Dodgers pretty good in 2019. 2020, he didn't do the best, like what we hoped he did. But hey, I don't care. He still was a good player. Now let's move on to the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals get Francisco Lindor, and they trade Harrison Bader, and they trade one player to be named later to the St. Louis Cardinals. The player to be named later could be any position player or pitcher, doesn't matter. I just thought of one player to be named later because the Indians want cheap things, and Harrison Bader and a player to be named later can both equal not too much money. So I think Harrison Bader's one. He's like probably top 15 in speed for MLB, like currently. But the thing is, his bat is garbage. His fielding and his speed are amazing, but his speed is amazing. Glove's amazing, but his bat is just, it's really underperforming his bat, and I'm really sad because I kind of like him as a player. Now, my final trade, Francisco Lindor goes to the Minnesota Twins for Luis Ariz, see, shortstop for shortstop, and then Alex Kirilloff, a first baseman, outfielder, I don't know exactly, and then one player to be named later, which could be any position, again, like I said before. So, that's my 5 possible trades. There could be more trades, like maybe the Rays snatch them, but those are just the 5 that I think would be most popular. I could have exchanged the Rays for the Twins, but I mean, they are in rival divisions, so I would think that that would make more sense. But the thing is, I just kind of don't want him to go to the Rays, because if the Rays play the Mets, the Rays will be destroying my team, which will be upsetting. But other thing is, the Mets, if the Mets sign or trade for Lindor, thank you, Steve Cohen. The Yankees, if they get Lindor, that lineup's gonna probably win 10 more World Series in a row. And Dodgers, if they get Lindor, I honestly really don't know what's going to happen with them. That team, I don't feel like Lindor is built for that team. But the thing is, Lindor just, I don't know why, but he feels like he would look good in that Dodgers uniform. Harrison Bader, and player to be named later for Lindor. I mean, that's not a bad trade. It's not big money, so I think the Indians would like it. But I mean, Lindor and the Cardinals, they're in the same division, but not the same league. So I would understand if he goes to them. And if the Twins get Lindor, I don't think the Twins get Lindor. In my opinion, I don't think the Twins get Lindor, but I feel like that's one of the top trades, the top 5. I think it goes to Mets, Dodgers, Mets, Dodgers, Cardinals, Yankees, Twins, and then Rays. But I mean, hey, if the Rays somehow get him, then this video is wrong. But I don't think the Rays are going to get him. I think it's going to come down to the Dodgers, Mets, and Cardinals. I think it's going to come down to these top 5 teams besides the Twins. I think it's Mets, Yankees, Dodgers, and Cardinals that are really in the running to get him. So, hey, I mean, any team could just snatch him. If the Mets are going to go after him or something, the Mets or Dodgers are saying, okay, we want him, and then, like the Phillies come and snatch him. I mean, okay, I'm not saying they can't. I'm just saying that's a little weird to see them going after him. So, guys, I'll be posting another video later predicting where free agents will go to, or what teams they'll go to. So, thank you everyone for watching.